Hi, I'm Dorothy, and I'd like to share with you part of my story. I'd like to share with you how I committed my life to Christ and how that changed me. And to start, I'd like to characterize my life before that, and I would say that it was characterized by lies. I lived for many years experiencing guilt and shame. I grew up as a Christian, and I've been a Christian as long as I can remember, but I wasn't living in relationship with God, and so I felt like a hypocrite, and I felt ashamed that I wasn't experiencing what I thought I should have been, and so that really isolated me from family and from friends and from God, and I was living what externally might have looked like a great life, but in a lot of ways I felt very empty. And I felt that I was unloved. But recently, actually fairly recently, God turned that around. He was pursuing me, and all of the built up shame and guilt of my life just kind of came to a head, and I couldn't handle it anymore. So a good friend of mine, she met with me. She's so sweet, and she told me how much God loved me despite my faults and the shame that I was feeling and that I felt unworthy. And she told me that God died for me on the cross, and that even though it was for everyone, it was also just for me. And that just was the first time that I really accepted that He died for me, that He loves me, and that it wasn't that He loved me. And it's just such an amazing feeling, and I just can't imagine going back to my life before then. To know that He loves me and that I'm worthy because He gives me worth is amazing, and I have grown so much in that. I now have friendships. I feel like I've grown closer to my family now that I can accept the fact that yes, I have faults and I'm not perfect, but I'm trusting in God that He is guiding my path, and that regardless of the fact that I have faults, that He loves me. So now that God showed these things to me, I would characterize my life as truth, accepting the truth of love and worth and just those things that He showed me. Thank you for listening to my story.